This is incredible.
This makes it worth doing the podcast.
Wow, this is underappreciated. This is amazing.
I am the one review on it.
Yeah, this is amazing. This is incredible. We are at a point where every time we get sent something, I honestly just feel honored. And this is one of those examples.
It's always really cool when we have artists who have like super good music that apparently is criminally underrated, criminally underheard, gets sent to us.
Yeah, this is so good. This is incredible.
This makes it worth doing the podcast.
It really does.
Just that.
Yeah, and having a reason to discover this music in the first, this should not be going under the radar. This is incredible.
Yeah, I think it's just a lack of online presence is the reason it's not being like discovered more.
I mean, they're pushing it a little bit and stuff, so I'm hoping that ends up working.
Yeah, push it to everybody.
To just get straight into it, so strong of a recommendation from me. This is insanely good.
Yeah, it's up there. It's one of the better things I think I've heard this year.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's good. I think so too. I'm absolutely blown away. I was getting chills all the way through this thing. The instrumentation is fantastic. The lyrics are crazy. The flow of the album is just fucking awesome. I'm like speechless while I'm listening to it, and for that reason, I'm kind of speechless trying to review it.
Yeah, Ballad of Malcolm is one of my favorite tracks on this album.
My favorite as well.
My second favorite got fucking lost. Like, my review deleted itself because I didn't save it. I think I lost it, but an 8-minute song, and I wrote down, is this what Tool sounds like to people who like Tool?
That's so fair. No, that song is so crazy, though.
If you have a saxophone member in your band and you have them going crazy on a song, just send it to us.
Honestly, at this point, yeah.
Immediately, you're gonna get an 80 just for that.
The jazz fusion into this is crazy.
It's one of the best albums I think I've heard this year. Like, let me see where my score is stacking up against everything. It's up there.
It's pretty high up there for me. Like, yeah, this is just what the fuck? This feels like when I listened to Swans for the first time.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
And you can definitely draw parallels here and there. The lyrics especially feel a little bit inspired to me. Do you see what I mean with that?
Yeah.
And the vocal tone definitely is giving more Black Country New Road if we need to draw a comparison.
Yeah, so here, let's just make it simple. You take all the good things from Black Country New Road, all the good things from Swans, and all of the good things from Tool, I guess. You get this?
Yeah.
I also felt like there were some Black MIDI influences.
Totally. Just kind of that scene that they fall into with bands like Squid. Lyrically, the Ballad of Malcolm is kind of where things start to get crazy, I feel like.
Yeah, who the fuck is Malcolm and why is he so scary?
There are characters throughout the album, most certainly. Did you pick up on that? There's a story.
I unfortunately didn't have time to go through the lyrics of this one, so I did not.
Okay.
But I can only imagine that would have raised my score from what I was picking up on with close listens.
I think that it would too. I think that it's kind of an integral piece, even though it's not fully clicking in my brain, and there's so much cryptic, esoteric imagery that is in between me understanding it and where the album wants me to get. I do feel like I'm just not smart enough for this album sometimes.
That's where the Tool comparison came from.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's so wild.
Dude, look at some of the single covers.
For this band?
Yeah, the single covers for this album is fucking sick, and I think I can see you can see all the little symbols from the single covers, like in the album cover.
Oh, really? Is that what's going on there?
It's like a ASAP Rock did that, I believe, as well. I thought that was super sick.
What this cover reminded me of is like a Flash tattoo sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, I mean, these would all be super sick tattoos, so I guess it works in that exact way.
True.
But like, it's all these little illustrations. They don't necessarily seem related, but they all seem like they have some presence and relation to the album.
Yeah, I'm sure upon further listens, you can, under like here, multiplicity has the heart. So let's see if there's like a parallel with that.
What are you saying?
Yeah. Okay, so like the lyrics multiplicity, talking about a heart.
Okay.
Somewhere in there, but
Yeah.
hand holding the heart.
There's all of this speak of transcending into some interdimensional space outside of
You ever play Bloodborne?
no, I have not.
This album feels like the plot to Bloodborne.
That just makes me want to check out Bloodborne, honestly, because this is
It's pretty sick.
wonderful.
It's the second musical reference to Bloodborne this year.
I don't remember. What was the other one?
Cemetery.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I feel like we're following the Malcolm character up until the nosedive interlude, and then we're getting someone else. And then there's a specific reference of the two of them meeting on the final track when he found me at the hotel bar.
Yeah.
There's a story. Like I said, I feel like I'm not smart enough to decipher everything going on, but it's so cool.
Yeah. All right. We need a YouTuber out there to do an hour-long essay on the intricacies of this album, please.
Yes, please. I know that I'm going to be diving into it a lot more times, because just listening to this is such a pleasurable, wonderful, incredible, breathtaking listen. Genuinely. I mean that so much.
Yeah. And big shout out to the person who sent this to us.
Yeah.
Thank.
Yeah, like I said, like I'm just honored. I'm honored that this has been put in front of my face by someone who actually worked on it.
True.
Because the talent on display here, the skill on display here is fucking fantastic. What's some other moments like musically that spoke to you in some way?
Did I mention Body Song already?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
I did as the single because Body Song has the heart.
Oh, true.
Body Song was my second favorite, but Crash is a really close third.
Yeah.
So introducing that second character and just the way it like crescendos, it's just
Yes. So true.
yum yum delicious.
I feel like this second character is very angry and frustrated at life in general, and if we're even to assume this second character theory that I'm bringing up is not just me rambling on nonsense, but I feel like that character is very frustrated, if so, and very just angry at the world, and those two do such a great job. Body Song has such a strong, like, huge groove to it.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Yeah, dude. This is another one of those albums where I should have asked at the beginning, is this a 10?
Maybe. Like I said, I've given it quite a few spins at this point, both like surface and deeper level, paying attention to all the lyrics and whatever. And every time it grows on me a little bit, so I'm not really done taking my journey with it. I guess Paranewal is kind of the same way. I really wish that my weekend wasn't so packed this weekend so that I could have done a little bit more diving into these two albums, because this one deserves it. Paranewal is just cool, so that one I want to have sit with me a little while. This one has dense intricacies.
Yeah, dude, this one fucking takes my brain and shoots it in the mush. I don't know.
Something like that.
You know the movie where the guy goes, Calamar, Calamar, and then like rips out the guy's heart and then like shows it to him?
Maybe?
Same vibe, but like in a good way.
I think I can picture
Yeah.
what you mean. And yeah, same vibe. It's just mind-blowing. It's insanity. This is so crazy. Another moment specifically, I'm just kind of looking through right now. I really like the middle section of this album with A Long Golden Tether and Nosedive kind of being this slow down, angelic, transcendent, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's just like really beautiful.
True.
Yeah.
The middle of the album is real good.
It's all real good.
And A Long Golden Tether, A Long Golden Tether is real good.
Super good. Nosedive's just an interlude, so I kind of wish it was tacked on to A Long Golden
Good
Tether,
interlude.
but it's a wonderful interlude nonetheless.
I appreciate when I'm able to skip the interlude if I don't like it or don't want it.
True. Fair.
But in this case,
In this case, I don't
matter.
think that I'm going to put these songs on a playlist, you know what I mean?
the whole album goes on.
If I hear one song, I want to hear all the songs.
Yeah, this album goes on just so you play Swans, even if it scares the hoes.
It is like Swans in that way, and it's kind of like Black Midi. Some Black Midi I play by itself, for sure. But that noise rock sort of corner of things, I want to sit down and listen to the whole experience. This is most certainly one of those.
I think Body Song I'll play by itself.
Yeah, if you were going to play one, No doubt. That's the one.
Yeah, Body Song's the one.
Body Song is the one, yes.
What was your score on this album?
I have a 93 on this currently. And again, it grows on me a little bit each time. So there was part of me that was like, do we just full send the 10? I don't even know.
I landed on 89 with this one.
You have an 88 on Album of the Year currently.
No, I changed it to an 89 just in case.
Just in case. Okay. Yeah, I think that's totally fair. Again, we're just getting spoiled with what's getting sent our way.
Yeah.
I mean, just recently, hoping I'm not forgetting something, but we had Malnezy, and then we had Aller himself, and now we have this.
Yeah.
Like, dude, these are some of the best albums I've heard in a while.
True.
Yeah.
Moving on to an album that's not one of the best albums I've heard in a while. Killer Mike has dropped a album under the name Michael and the Mighty Revival, Songs for Sinners and Saints.